Which came first, the chicken or the egg, is probably one of the most famous and also the most mind-boggling questions we have ever heard. In fact, this question creates an endless loop that is confusing just thinking about. Eggs hatch into chickens, and chickens lay eggs. This cycle seems to have no end. It sounds complicated, but if we calm down and think logically, this question is actually not as difficult as we think. Let's find out with me. The question is, if the chicken came before the egg, who gave birth to the chicken? If the egg came before the chicken, who laid the egg? For centuries, this question has been a mystery to both philosophers and scientists around the world. The endless loop of the chicken laying eggs and then the egg hatching into a chicken really gives us a headache. Appearing at least 600 years ago, at that time there was no theory of evolution. People also did not know about the fact that living things always change shape and transform into new species over time to suit their survival conditions. By 1860, when the theory of evolution appeared, scientists had found the answer to that endless loop. Before the chickens of today, their ancestors were other species. In the age of dinosaurs, the ancestors of chickens, ducks, and some poultry species today were the Asteriornis bird genus, and they knew how to lay eggs. After countless evolutions and genetic changes, the chicken species was gradually formed. Domestic chicken, whose scientific name is Gallus gallus domesticus, was domesticated thousands of years ago from a wild bird. And only when we domesticated them did we call them chickens. If we compare the several thousand-year history of chickens with the more than 66 million years of egg-laying by their ancestors, the Asteriornis bird genus, we can conclude that eggs predate chickens. Expanding the topic a little further, eggs predate chickens by more than 66 million years. Dinosaurs, close relatives of today's birds, laid eggs hundreds of millions of years ago. This hypothesis has been accepted, and for a long time, many people thought that the egg came first because the chicken had to have an egg. However, modern science today has given a different answer. A few years ago, scientists from the University of Sheffield and the University of Warwick, UK, said that they had found an important protein that makes up the eggshell under the supercomputer Hector. However, it was only found in the ovaries of hens. That also means that before the egg can exist in the outside environment as we often see it, it must be inside the chicken's body. It is known that this special protein has the scientific name ovocladin 17, or OSO17. It turns calcium carbonate into calcite crystals, which act as a catalyst to accelerate the development of the eggshell. This is like a sturdy, solid house to protect the egg yolk inside or the chicks later on. Imagine a conversation between a chicken and an egg. Egg: I came first. Chicken: No, I came first. Egg: But if there was no me, how could there be you? Chicken: But if there was no me, who would have given birth to you? And so on. This debate could go on forever. So, in the end, did the mutation create the egg, which hatched into a chicken? The egg came first. Or did the mutation create the chicken inside the egg, which then hatched into a chicken? The chicken came first. We cannot determine exactly when the mutation occurred and what it affected. But as explained above, there was no leap from a near chicken species to a chicken, so it can be affirmed that the first chicken must have hatched from a chicken egg. That is, the egg came first. And finally, whether the chicken or the egg came first, today, chicken has become an essential and very popular food source. Just think about enjoying delicious, fatty fried chicken. At this point, the answer will certainly no longer be important to you. This question is really brain damaging, but quite interesting. Have you found the answer to that question yet? Leave your comments below to let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. Now, goodbye and see you all again!